Hello, this is Joanna from Apple Joe Farms. Today we're going to sing our meat chickens. They are Sussex, is that correct, Jeff? So he's got our fire going and the kettle of water for the dip so that we can get the feathers off. I'll show you the next step. Well, we're back and we have caught our roosters from the chicken house, and so Jeff and I are going to come over here and we are going to butcher them. We have a 5-gallon bucket. This seems to work really good for us. And over here you'll see that we've cut a hole in the center that their heads can go down through, and the bucket is designed nicely to help hold them. We don't want to get them all bruised during the processing. And so we're going to go ahead and complete that now. This is inserted and he's going to hang on to the legs of the chicken. And down here he's inserted the head and the neck. And we're going to take that off, and as I say, that's where we're going to bleed that chicken out. Okay. So there's 3 of us butchering today, my brother and his wife and myself, and so we do 3 at a time. And as you see here in the box, he's bled them out over at the bucket. We're bringing them here, and now we are ready to take our first one to the hot water. And we're going to show you how that works. Now, the trick is to have the water at the right temperature. You don't want it over hot to where it's going to actually bake the chicken, but you need it hot enough that these feathers are going to come off. They're going to pull off. So we're going to get it submerged, and then we're going to pull it out, and we're going to check the tail feathers. My mother cleaned thousands of these, and this is how she would always do it, to check to see if it's ready. It's still a little snug, so we're going to put it back in, being very careful not to burn yourself. And we're going to try it one more time, but again, we don't want to overdo it because of, yes, it's ready now. And so my brother's going to start, and I will go ahead and we'll submerge another one until we get our 3 done. And here we go, and you kind of push it into the water like that, making sure you don't burn your hands. And here we go. Okay, and we're gonna, you can see it's only a few seconds at a time. And we'll check this tail feather. It's maybe just a couple seconds, and then I believe we're gonna have it. Want to make sure though to get all of the feathers under, because any that you don't are going to be hard picking. Okay, well, we'll show you the next step when we go to cleaning. Okay, and so my brother is picking the feathers off. Now some people skin the chicken. I do not. I had a friend help me one time, and they did that, and it just really made a mess of the chicken. So in our case, we're going to pick it, and as soon as he's done getting all the feathers off, we're going to run it over the flame to get all the fine hairs burnt off. So our buckets are full of freshly cleaned chickens. We freeze big ice chunks in the freezer the night before so that as soon as we're done plucking, that we can get them into some very cold water. And so the next stop is to get the entrails out, and we're going to be canning these actually, so stay tuned. So our next step is we're at the kitchen sink, and I'm going to be putting in a little bit of Bragg's organic apple cider vinegar, and This is going to provide a wonderful wash for them before I start taking the entrails out. I'm going to get some more pin feathers off and just any little bits that need to come off. Today I'm going to be processing the chickens in my sink. And so I always, and several times throughout, clean with an essential oils cleaner. This one is called 5 Guards. It's an essential oil blend cleaner with only essential oils. And you mix it up. Be sure and mix it up in your spray bottle and write down what is in it. And then as you see, I've just sprayed it here in the sink after I soaked the chickens, and I am going to rub that around, because cleanliness when you're processing food is very, very important. We don't want anyone getting sick, and 2, it affects the taste, how that you're processing the chicken. And so every step of the way, we're trying to keep the chickens cold. We're trying to keep them clean of germs and residue and so forth. And so cleanliness is so important.